Welcome back to The Explainer. So let's dive right into today's topic, because we're looking at a situation that I'm sure almost every tech enthusiast or savvy shopper has faced at some point. Just imagine holding the brand new iPhone 17 Pro Max. It's a gorgeous piece of tech, right? But if you look at the market price today, it's sitting at a really hefty 1.5 lakh rupees. And let's be honest, for most of us, dropping that kind of cash upfront all at once is a massive, massive burden. Well, today we're decoding a really popular workaround from our source material that lets you avoid paying in full right away, completely bypassing that dreaded interest rate trap. We're talking about the Bajaj Finance Instant EMI Card.
Okay, here's our quick roadmap for this explainer. First, we'll uncover the secret to easy EMIs. Second, we'll look at the key benefits of the Bajaj card. Third, how to apply online. Fourth, card activation and fees. And finally, number 5, actually shopping on EMI.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the secret to easy EMIs and avoiding high interest.
Look, if you take the traditional route and try to convert a 1.5 lakh purchase into an EMI using just a standard credit card, you are typically staring down an interest rate of somewhere around 14% to 15%. Over a year or two, that adds a really massive chunk of money to your final cost. It's wild. But in contrast, the Bajaj Insta EMI card utilizes what is essentially a 0% interest model. You are literally just paying the actual price of the phone. Now, to be totally transparent, there is one small caveat here. On your very first EMI payment, there's a minor one-time charge of about 150 to 200 rupees. But beyond that first payment, you don't pay a single penny in extra interest.
Moving right along to Section 2, key benefits of the card, specifically looking at limits and flexibility. 300,000 rupees. That is the potential spending limit you can get approved for. Up to 3 lakhs. And honestly, what's truly impressive here isn't just the amount, it's the versatility of this limit. It's like a universal pass, because it's not restricted to just one brand or one specific store. You can actually use this limit to purchase over 1 million different products. So whether you're browsing online at 2 a.m. or walking into a physical, offline store to grab a new smart TV or maybe a refrigerator, this card gives you the flexibility to spread out those costs super comfortably.
Now, I know what you're thinking. When you hear zero interest, your brain immediately goes, okay, what's the catch? Because while standard credit cards might charge you anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 rupees just for issuance and annual fees, this card handles things differently. It only requires a one-time payment of exactly 530 rupees. That's the whole shebang. You pay it once, and you have absolutely zero annual renewal charges for a lifetime.
So let's get into Section 3, how to actually apply online with a really simple process.
The initial login is designed to be completely seamless. You don't have to create some complex new account with a password you're definitely going to forget. It's so much easier. You literally just enter your mobile number, check the little box to accept the terms and conditions, and click Get It Now. The system instantly shoots a one-time password and OTP straight to your phone. You pop that number in, and boom, you are securely logged into the application portal.
Once you're inside, you just need to prove who you are. This basic checklist outlines the exact personal data they need to generate your instant limit. You'll put in your full name, your gender, and your date of birth. Now, absolutely crucial here, you need to enter your complete PAN card number because that is exactly how they assess your credit worthiness. Then you just specify if you're salaried or self-employed, drop in your residential PIN code, hit continue, and the system goes to work in the background.
So what happens next? The algorithm assesses all those details to generate your approved limit. Based on the source data we're looking at, a typical initial approval might yield a limit of around 55,000 rupees to start. And interestingly enough, the platform often incentivizes you for setting this up. You might see a 1,000 rupee cashback offer on your first transaction, plus an assured 50 rupees simply for completing the form. All right, moving to Section 4, card activation and fees, and how to actually unlock your card.
Here is exactly how the activation loop works, and it's pretty clever. First, the system fetches your details and asks you to verify them with another quick OTP to set up your wallet. Then, it seamlessly connects to the CKYC database to pull the residential address that's already linked to your Aadhaar card. You just review it right there on the screen. If it looks good, you confirm it. Actually, if you've recently moved, you can easily update it to your current address. Once that's locked in, it prompts you to pay that one-time 530 rupee fee. You can knock this out in seconds using UPI platforms like PhonePe or just a standard debit or credit card.
The payment goes through, and yes, your Insta EMI card is officially issued. You can see your approval status and your limit right there. But wait, there's a slight catch. For security reasons, the portal's only going to reveal the last 4 digits of your brand new card.
And obviously, if you want to go buy that iPhone 17 Pro Max online right this second, you're going to need the full 16-digit number.
Which brings us to our final part, Section 5, Shopping on EMI and Executing that Purchase.
To get the full picture, literally, you need to transition over to your smartphone. Just download the official Bajaj Finserv app directly from the Play Store. Once you open it up, you'll set up a secure MPIN and answer a couple of quick security questions. When you land on the app's homepage, you are going to see a really prominent EMI card option. Click on that, and finally, the veil is lifted. Your complete 16-digit card number is revealed, which lets you fully manage your limits right from the palm of your hand.
Now, quick heads up, because this is a strict regulatory requirement you absolutely need to know. Even though you have your card number in front of you, before a single rupee can be transacted, you must complete your full KYC. The good news here is that Bajaj gives you options. You can do it completely online through the app, which is super easy, or if you prefer talking to a real person, you can just walk into any offline Bajaj Finserv store and they'll handle it for you. Once that's done, your card is 100% active and ready to go.
So let's bring this whole narrative full circle. You've got your active card, you've got your 16 digits, and you want that iPhone. You open up Flipkart, search for your product, and head straight to checkout. But instead of paying full price and draining your bank account, you click Buy with EMI. In the payment options, you just scroll down and select the Bajaj Finserv EMI card. You punch in that full 16-digit number you grabbed from the app, pick the EMI plan that works best for your budget, and you are done. You have just bought a premium, high-ticket product at essentially 0% interest.
Which leaves us with one final thought for today's explainer. By understanding how to leverage financial tools exactly like the Insta EMI card, you can completely change how you approach large purchases. You're protecting your monthly cash flow while totally avoiding those punishing high interest rates. So looking at the possibilities in front of you, with a potential 3 lakh rupee limit and essentially 0% interest to worry about, what is your first purchase going to be? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer. Go start exploring your options, and I will see you in the next one.